Did the Yankees make the right call? I don't know. Hey, gang. Hope you're all doing well. So the Yankees won yesterday against the Washington Nationals. No surprise. They're up again tonight. It's Garrett Cole versus Patrick Corbin tonight. So should be a fun game as well. The Yankees will hopefully get this win and win another series and continue to remain in first place. But the question I had for you today is Mark Leiter Jr. versus Jack Neely. Did the Yankees make the right move? They traded Jack Neely to the National League, to the Cubs, for Mark Leiter Jr., an experienced reliever with a high strikeout rate. And it was one of the things that the Yankees fans especially asked a lot. They need strikeout guys, right? Strikeout guys, right? Okay, they brought in strikeout guys. Neither one of them was a flamethrower, but the fact of the matter is, Mark Leiter is a strikeout guy, as is Jack Neely. So, and I'm going to get to that. I'm going to break down the stats for you. So I'm going to talk about more stuff like this. So make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. If you're not yet, if you're a Yankee fan, you like just good regular Yankee talk, this is a great place for you. If you'd like to join the live stream, this is a great place for you. Want news that comes in, no matter what type of news, this is a great place for you. And if you do hit the subscribe, hit the notification button too. That way you'll never miss a thing. And I thank you so much for your support. It really means the world. We're going to try to get to 25,000 subs by the end of the season, hopefully maybe by the end of the year. Okay, and again, come along for the ride with us. Now, let's break this down, okay? This is Mark Leiter. He's 3-5 this year with a 4.72 ERA. Not a flashy ERA. But he's got 69 strikeouts in 47 innings pitched, okay? Goes to that. He averages almost 14 Ks per 9 innings. But he doesn't throw 98, 99. Throws mid-90s, okay? With a lot of off-speed stuff, which he has the ability to get guys out. He makes bats. He makes guys miss bats. Okay, he makes guys miss the ball. So, but he's been hit a lot recently with the since he's been moved to the Yankees. Now, he was 1-3 with a 3-5 with a 4.72 ERA with the Cubs, and 2-4. I'm sorry, 2-4 with a 4.21 ERA with the Cubs, and 1-1 with a 6.35 ERA with the Yankees. So, then there is a transition period. It really is. This is Jack Neely. Okay, in 2024. In the minors, he's 1-1 with a 2.42 ERA, 76 Ks and 48 innings pitched, another strikeout arm. But since he's been up to the majors, he's 1-1 with an 0-0, with a 13.50 ERA, 5 Ks and 4 innings pitched. Why do I bring that up? Okay, it's not to make not to say I'm right, you're wrong, blah blah blah. Don't need an ego stroke. Okay, this is just making a point that the transition period is real. Whether you're transitioning from the AAA level to the Major League level, there is a transition period that needs to happen, an adjustment period. As well as going from any team to the Yankees, there is a transition period that is real and needs to happen. With the exception of very few people, this is a very real thing with the Yankees. Okay? We notice it all the time. Now, Jazz Chisholm was one of the very, very happy exceptions. He's kind of blended right in with the Yankees and offensively. Generally, the transition period, for the most part, happens with pitchers, unless your name is Joey Gallo, right? So, or Andrew Benintendi. It is what it is. But this is a real thing. Now, I hope Jack Neely does well and helps the Cubs. Just like I hope Mark Leiter Jr. does well and helps the Yankees in the playoff push, right? He's got 2 more years of control, 2 of our years. So 2 more years generally on the cheap before he becomes a free agent. So that's going to be helping the Yankees, who I do expect to have a way different looking bullpen, not only in October this year, but 2025. There's going to be a lot of turnover in the bullpen. And Mark Leiter Jr. should be a good part of it, or a fixture of it. But he still needs to work on some things with Matt Blake, clearly. Now, with that said, give me your thoughts on this, okay? I'm hearing a lot of outrage from fans. Mark Leiter's a bum, right? He's getting the Clay Holmes treatment right now, right? And again, no surprise. He's having a rough time adjusting to the Yankees. He got off to a good start, but he's been whacked around recently. No surprise. American League East, you're playing against much better teams here. Unfortunately, it's just the way that it is. Much better hitting teams. Okay, whether it's the Astros, it doesn't matter who, Orioles, Red Sox, the teams like the Twins, the Guardians, they'll light you up. They will light you up, okay? And he's going to need to make some adjustments, okay? Now, I don't know if he happens to gain an extra 3-4 mile an hour to his fastball somehow. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think working with Matt Blake, he'll figure out a way to get his ERA down, just like Clay Holmes did. I mean, Clay Holmes was almost a 6 ERA guy with Pittsburgh before he came here. Now he's been since his tenure with the Yankees, even though he's had a rough year this year, has never had an ERA above 3. That matters, okay? And again, I know folks like to point out the frustrating year this year. His ERA is still not above 3, okay? And Mark Leiter, I think, can have the same impact here with the Yankees with hopefully less issues. But do the Yankees need to revamp the bullpen? Absolutely. They need new faces in here, new bodies, new fresh arms. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Scotty Frost and Ian Hamilton and Ron Marinaccio and Lou Trevino and Cody Poteet and all these guys can bring. And hopefully most of them get a chance to contribute to this team and hopefully help them make a deep playoff run, hopefully culminating in a world championship this year in 2024. So, but that remains to be seen. I don't know how they're going to do it. I mean, 5 guys, that's almost 20% of their roster right now, 26. So that's some tough decisions the Yankees are gonna have to make. Do I expect every single one of them? I didn't even mention Clark Schmidt or John Purdy. That's 7 guys. Okay. And do I expect some of them to be up here? Yes. Real soon? Yes. All of them? No. Okay. But Mark Leiter, again, I bring him up because we need him to be better. And he can throw multiple innings. We need guys like that. Him and Cody Poteet and some of these other guys, Scotty Frost, who can throw multiple innings for the Yankees, which serve as a bridge, a security net for him in between the rotation and the short inning guys at the end of the game. When we don't have a starter that can go long innings, right? If somebody gets hit and out of the game early, we need some guys like these that can throw multiple innings. And like I say, I've said this for years now. It could be the difference between using 3 or 4 pitchers or using 8 to 10. Save arms for the rest of the games. Okay? So, give me your thoughts on this one. Okay? And I hope Mark Leiter, the junior gets better, obviously. Jack Neely's not here. It would have been great to see him, but I'm over it. Okay? Like I said, I hope he does well with the Cubs. But he's having a rough go of it right now. No surprise. The adjustment period is real. Okay? And I'm not listening to the voices who don't play baseball at all, have no baseball experience, say it's not. Say Mark Leiter's a bum and blah, blah, blah. The adjustment period is real. Okay? When you move up to another level in sports, or you move over to a different team, especially in a very hostile environment, it requires an adjustment period. Our opinions on this do not change that. Okay? So, one other piece of news I have for you, aside from this, is the Astros are about to sign Jason Heyward, who was released by the Dodgers. And I don't know whether it's going to be outfield depth or maybe they're going to use him at first base. But I'm not surprised. This is a veteran player who's clearly got a winning pedigree, and the Astros are they're back. They're back right now and need a veteran player with great leadership skills and some pretty decent contact skills. Even though he's not having a great offensive year, his intangibles will pay off dividends to the Astros. Okay, so congratulations to him and them. And the other piece of news I have for you is Drew Smyly, left-handed pitcher, was placed on waivers by the Cubs. Maybe he gets released. Maybe he is another guy the Yankees consider picking up for the bullpen. Okay? And I do think it has to happen before the first week of September in order to be eligible for the postseason for that team that picks you up. So, and again, I do think it's a good idea for the Yankees to have 2 lefties in the bullpen come playoff time. Smyly could be one of them, if he gets to that point. Okay? Right now we've got Tim Hill and Tim Meza. I don't know if that's enough. We'll see. But give me your feedback and your insight about Mark Leiter and Jack Neely. And do you understand what I'm saying when I talk about the adjustment period? Okay? And because it is real. Okay? But give me your thoughts, gang. Have a great day. Go Yankees.